Welcome back to the FtB University series. This is an exciting video. It's actually the first, it's the last clip of the first recording session that I had in taping this series, which is great because part of the point of just getting these videos finally out was to clear up my hard drive of all these extra footage that I didn't really need anymore. But I did want to document it because I love Feed the Beast. I love modded Minecraft. Definitely far more than I like regular Minecraft. And I figured I'd like to use this episode, this final bit of the first session, to talk about why. You see, when I was a kid, back when I was a little baby kid, no, I think I must have been in middle school when Minecraft really hit the stage as a popular indie game and a sandbox game. And I'm sure there were other sandbox games before Minecraft, but I hadn't really seen many. So it was a novelty, I think, to me and to a lot of other people on the internet and gamers in general. And I'm a very creative-minded player, even when I play games that aren't sandbox games, even when I play action games. I like to express myself as much as possible. And a game like Minecraft allows me to do that with architecture and design. And there's a great amount of that you can do in vanilla Minecraft. Where it sort of breaks down is the technicality, the functionality of things like redstone. And I never really bothered to sit down and learn how the redstone works. And as I see people making things like calculators and computers and memory systems in Minecraft using redstone, I think, I'm not a computer scientist. It's a little out of my league to be doing something like that unless I was going to spend the majority of my time learning how this in-game system works. And truth be told, there are other games I wanted to play. And I really think that for the amount of work you need to do to get a functional redstone system working for something like automatic ore processing or something like that, the payoff just isn't as good as something like modded Minecraft, where you still need to do a fair bit of work to set up the pipes and the machines and the power system, but the payoff for setting it up happens a lot more quickly, and you can just kind of move on to other things. Now, I think you could make the case that Minecraft in its simplicity is a more elegant design than a lot of the mod packs that you see that add just a plethora of items and worlds to the game, different features to the game that takes the charm away from the simplicity of Minecraft. But as we sit here in 2024, and we see the progression that vanilla Minecraft has taken, well, they're just still continually adding items and mobs, new things every day. So the question really becomes, okay, if we had, machines in modded Minecraft, or if we had rings that let you fly that you could craft with a lot of like diamonds and stuff, if we had forms of energy like jewels in these mods, well, why is it we're adding llamas and frogs, but not those things that a lot of the players in the modding community tend to really gravitate towards, the most popular mods? Why don't we add Tinker's Construct to Minecraft, for example? It's a staple of like every single mod pack out there. In a lot of ways, I've become disappointed in the trajectory of vanilla Minecraft. Like, one of the things that really gets me is when we start adding more mobs that are bosses, like the Elder Guardian or this Warden thing that just came out. It's like, yeah, okay, we're adding tough enemies, but what does tough enemies mean in a game where the combat is just so one-dimensional? Like Minecraft combat, with the exception of adding a couple enchantments to swords or bows, really just comes down to how many times can I whack, a mob with my sword or my axe, or how many times can I pelt it with arrows from a safe distance. It's not like there's rolling and dodging and combos. And in case you were wondering, yes, there are mods that add rolling and dodging and combos. I think there's a battle mod in this mod pack that adds combos for certain items, certain weapons. I think in general I'm baffled that the creators, not the creators, but the people currently working on Minecraft aren't really taking much inspiration from the most popular mods that are out there. Like, why haven't they revamped the weapon system or the tool system to include more customization? It's clearly possible. People have made it. And you know what else people have made? New dimensions. Mods that add dimensions like the Twilight Forest. I can think of one thing that they sort of got right. Back when I was playing Feed the Beast, it must have been almost a decade ago. There was a item called the hang glider, and it was fairly inexpensive. It took some leather, some sticks, some iron. I think it was an RF Tools item, and it sort of operated like an elytra. Although I don't think there were fireworks in the game yet, so I don't think you could propel yourself around like you could with the elytra. But it lets you climb up a ladder to a tall structure and then hang glide off and cover a large amount of distance. And it was just hands down the greatest item for making the game playable. I mean, you think about how vast the world of Minecraft is when you load up a game, and being able to fly or glide is just a huge, huge asset to exploring the world and also just maneuvering around a base, because ultimately you're going to take up large tracts of land for, sheep or cows or something. And you also want to have large amounts of land to farm, and you want large amounts of land to build a house. So being able to cover all of that land by like climbing up a ladder and then jumping off and gliding around is huge. And now they did that with the elytra, but you have to go to the end, defeat the ender dragon, and then I don't even know how I guess you use ender pearls to jump around the different islands in the end and find an end city. I mean, half the time when I play vanilla Minecraft, I don't even bother going to the end and fighting the Ender Dragon because I just find it so boring. I did it once and I said, well, that wasn't even really that fun. I don't care to do that again. And most of the time, yeah, when I play vanilla Minecraft, I give up before I even get to the end. And it's really frustrating because the Elytra, or a hang glider in general, just makes the game so much more playable that it almost feels like you're playing with weights on your legs if you don't have it. And so it's this like forced gameplay element. It's like forcing you to go and explore this end part of the game before you're really able to play the game. Like once that option is available in theory, there's no reason not to go do it. It makes the game so much more fun and enjoyable to play if I can fly around. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to the end and fight the Ender Dragon. It's boring. And it's too bad because there's another really cool item that you can get that they added. I don't know exactly when, but it's that shulker box thing. If you beat those shulker creatures in the end, you get this box that you can put other storage containers in or something like that. I guess they're portable storage containers. And it's really helpful for moving things around and keeping inventories organized and portable. But I can do that in modded Minecraft too. The drawers you can do that with. And so while I do appreciate that they, at least in some ways, seem to be borrowing from mods with great functionality, I don't like that they're gatekeeping the best parts of the game by forcing the player to go and beat this useless boss at the end. It just seems like again, a forced gameplay element, forcing the player to experience all the, in my opinion, kind of washed down versions of an adventure game. Like, this isn't an adventure game. I mean, it is in the sense that you can create your own adventure and do what you want, but I don't think there ever should have been a story, a narrative, a final boss, because, like, they didn't really even do a good job with it, right? There's no satisfaction that you really get by beating the Ender Dragon. It's not like at the beginning of the game, the Ender Dragon comes within the first 10 minutes and, like, blows up your stuff. And then every like 30 minutes after that, it blows up your stuff again. And oh shoot, well now there's a reason to fight the Ender Dragon. It's so that it stops coming and like blowing up my shit. I mean, if they had that, like that's a narrative element. That's a reason to go fight the Ender Dragon. I don't want the only reason to fight the Ender Dragon to be like so I can get past it. It provides no substance. Now, I don't want to keep ranting here because I want to leave this video off on a positive note. Minecraft, even vanilla Minecraft, is still one of my favorite games. I just feel like I don't get as much out of it as the developers keep putting into it. So it's just disappointing in that way. But I love jumping into a world, terraforming, building structures, and, Feed the Beast has all of that for me and more. I don't get bored after the first couple hours. And I guess this is as good an opportunity as any to ask you as the viewer to leave a comment and let me know, what is your favorite feature of a Minecraft mod that you'd like to see implemented in vanilla Minecraft. It's like just really a basic gameplay mechanic. And with that, I think it's about time to end the video. I let this one go a little longer because this wraps up the last of the first session. So, hey, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my gripes and groans. And I'll see you next time.